big is happening in India right now. Not in the cricket pitch, not in the politics, but in the code, innovation, and future of jobs. India is hosting one of the most important artificial intelligence summits of the decade, the India AI Impact Summit 2026. Right in the heart of New Delhi at Bharat Mandap between 16th and 20th February 2026. And what's happening here could change India's technological destiny and the careers of millions of young Indians. This is not just another tech event. The India AI Summit 2026 is the first global AI summit ever hosted in the Global South, aimed at bringing together world leaders, policymakers, global tech CEOs, researchers, innovators, and youth under one roof to talk about AI's biggest impacts on governance, society, economy, innovation, and ethics. The summit runs across 5 days with plenary sections, expos, youth challenges, policy dialogues, research symposia, and the global showcases, all focused on how AI can be the force for people, planet, and progress. Look around the world today. AI is not just technology, it's power, influence, and the future economic growth. The United States, China, Europe, all are racing ahead with AI development. India has to position itself not as a follower, but as a leader, and hosting a global AI summit is a statement of intent. India already has huge digital advantages. The world's largest youth population, millions of digital users connected through Aadhaar and UPI, a growing startup ecosystem. But without its own AI agenda, India risks relying on others for the tools that will define the careers, industries, and geopolitics for decades. That's why this summit matters now more than ever. This summit has pulled in some of the biggest names in global tech and diplomacy. On the tech side, leaders like OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, Sundar Pichai of the Google, Jensen Huang of the Nvidia, and Meta's chief AI officer Alexander Wang are present. Companies that are literally shaping the future of AI. On the international front, world leaders such as French President Emmanuel Macron are taking part, highlighting the geopolitical importance of this gathering. And at the center of it all, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is delivering keynote addresses on the summit's main days, reinforcing India's vision for the AI leadership. Beyond the headlines, hundreds of global CXOs, ministers, researchers, policy experts, and thousands of delegates from across the world are here, making this India's largest AI convergence ever. Now let's talk about why this matters to you listening right now. If you are a student or an early career professional, this summit is not just about policy, it's about opportunity. The event includes dedicated youth challenges, prize worth crores of rupees, and pathways to startup funding tailored especially to young innovators. Jobs in machine learning, data science, AI product building, AI ethics, and AI policy are already exploding in India. And this summit is like a global spotlight on India's talent. Companies here are scouting for the next generation of AI builders, thinkers, researchers, and entrepreneurs. And if you're wondering whether such careers are distant, the fact that this summit invites thousands from over 100 countries to New Delhi proves the world sees India's youth as a key driver of future AI innovation. Beyond the jobs, this event is strategic. If India leads a responsible AI development, it can boost its GDP, global influence, and technology exports. AI can transform agriculture, healthcare, education, logistics, and even government services, making them faster, cheaper, and more efficient. And India's diversity, with hundreds of languages and millions of users, provides a unique advantage to build AI systems that work for all the humanity, not just a few elite markets. That is the narrative India is presenting to the world through this summit. But the real transformation is not without risk. AI raises questions about ethics, job displacement, bias, data privacy, and equitable access. If India rushes without safeguards, the benefits may go only to the urban rich and big corporations. That's why this summit also includes sessions on responsible and inclusive AI, and why policymakers and ethicists are here to make sure AI growth does not leave anyone behind. History shows us that every revolution, steam, electricity, the internet, redefined wealth and power. AI is the next one. India's hosting of this global summit from 16th to 20th February 2026 at Bharat Mandap, New Delhi is not just an event. It's a signal to the world that India wants a seat at the table where future is designed. For the India's youth, startups, tech professionals, and millions who dream of contributing something bigger, this is not just news. It's a direction. If you want more story-led insights into moments like this, make sure you are part of the journey and subscribe.